This season, Hot Bodies driver Andy Moore talks exclusively to RC Racing TV.
So Andy Moore doing what he does best, driving under pressure. Reinhardt the German, two exactly the same cars, the Hot Body Cyclone 12s, the class of this field. Turn up the heat here in Las Vegas. And Andy Moore's done enough here. Reinhardt's pushed him in the middle part of the race, but ultimately hasn't had the pace. And Andy Moore goes across the line and claims this one. It's another victory for the Hot Body Cyclone 12s.
Check that out.
Andy, you're sitting there lovingly caressing the Cyclone 12, but why did Hot Bodies decide to make a 12-scale car?
I mean, basically, it's a classic class. It's been around forever. It's still raced at the highest level. There's still a European Championships for it. There's still a World Championships for it. And it also seems to be making a bit of a resurgence as well. So we thought we'd get in on it, basically.
So how long was it in the design process?
About a year in total from when we first thought about doing it.
And did you have much personal input into the design?
The first design itself came from Toshihiko Hara. He's our designer in Japan, and then they sent over all the prototype parts, the first prototype parts for me to look at, to build, and then I gave my input on it. And there's a few things that have been tweaked and changed around, and that's where we're at now. So. And
did the rest of the team, the well-known drivers like Hara and Mark Reinhardt, they have input as well, or are they just taking your settings and going from there?
I think Hara will have obviously spoken with the other Hara about it. I don't think Mark had any involvement in it really. He's just driving for us now. So.
He's just a rent-a-wheel, is he?
Yeah, basically.
So what makes the Cyclone 12 unique?
We have a new centre shock, which is based on like a touring car shock, just shrunk down to fit into the 12-scale car. We have a new type of T-bar with different flex points at the front. All of the front ends, all new. We have new caster blocks, which make it easier to adjust the angle and things like that. The rear axles also, you can separate it into 3 different parts, which makes it easier for rebuilding and cleaning and things like that. So.
World Championships this year, you'll be there with the Cyclone 12, but I believe they're going to be on tarmac. Is that a special challenge?
Yeah, they're going to be on asphalt, which is not what I'd have liked, to be honest. I much prefer driving 12-scale on carpet, but it does give a different kind of challenge. It's a lot to do with getting the tyres right. And there's one guy who seems to be very good at doing that. That's Masami. So we'll see what we can do. You never know what will happen.
And obviously, beautifully painted shell there. But are there any upcoming body shells you're looking out for?
We have recently released the new More Speed Reynard shell, which a lot of people seem to be liking in the UK. Not sure whether it's made its way around anywhere else yet, but that's been out for a couple of months now. There's a lot of people seem to be liking that. And then soon we'll have another new More Speed closed cockpit shell, but we'll let everybody wait and see about that.
You can't tell us what it's based on then?
I won't tell you just yet, but everybody will see soon. So.
Andy, thanks a lot.